And there we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. Alrighty. We are live, everything checks out. Let's roll, reposition that microphone. Get on our glove. For the drawing. Eos. Welcome in, welcome in. Move the mouse, I don't really need that right now. Alright. Turn my music up just a touch. Not too much. Alright, now then, let's take all of this. Reduce the opacity, I think. Beauty. I'm gonna merge them all together, actually. Layer settings, change name. Sketch. All right. So if I zoom in, how thick is that? Perfect. Beauty. All right. Let's get rolling. So today we are working on I really got to change that. 12 to 25 is kind of garbo. Let's go into my settings. Sorry, distracted by everything. Today we are working on a wonderful pirate commission from Eos the Phoenix. And we will be drawing pirates. Everybody loves making pirates. And that is what we're going to be doing. Making some pirates to make a thumbnail for his YouTube channel, wherein he does a rowboat challenge. So in the game's Sea of Thieves, you get yourself a nice pirate ship, shenanigans ensue, but you decided to do it on hard mode and get rid of all of those things and instead use a rowboat. So that is the gist. And I have this sketch here to begin. Did a quick little thumbnail, hilariously enough, but a quick thumbnail, just a quick sketch for the layout, the general idea of what the piece, of the elements of the piece. So what I am going to do is I'm going to be changing around where these background elements are and decide where they're going to go. But for the start, right now, I'm going to focus in on the figure work and the central boat here. Get that all good to go. Get the water going places, and once I like where the water is, then I'm going to decide what's going to be in the background that we can kind of see through the water, and where the burning ship, the island, and the fort that they're going to invade is going to go. So that's the plan, and away we go. All right, so let's make this. Roughly putting it in here to add a little bit more detail and elements into the face, fix the structure. Make sure we got things going how we need it to go. Kind of want Eos's avatar here to be smiling kind of maniacally. We'll see how we can do that. Let's see. Yeah, I think a little more upturn there. Good. Play around with it. This is just rough to start. You have to restart all your time limits because some of the footage got rearranged during the editing. 10 minutes of work down the drain. Well, it's good you discovered it early. Would suck if you know you where is my there we go. Stop that. What song do I want next? We'll use this one, why not? I like this one. It's a good song. Try to get the angling on the arms and everything right here from our little rowboat adventure. That going there, back to our other brush. Gonna have all his belts here. Let's go. Quite what I want. I want it's crazy looking, but and more teeth is the answer. Well, that looks better. Yeah, that looks a little better. Let's just move nose and eyes up a bit. And try that. This will... give him some crazy eyes, maybe. That was just my daughter popping in. See what I was up to. Confirming that I am in fact working. Nothing like working on a Sunday, but such is the life of art. So it takes us so long to do it, you gotta work all the time. And I have not been streaming as much as I should be. And that's a problem, because I'm not getting my art done. So, here we are. Working. So Eos, I'm trying to make your character look a little crazy, which I think is going to work out pretty well and be kind of fun. So we'll see how well I'm able to do that. Now, of course, if you like it or not will be the determining factor, as if it stays. We don't need organ music right now. It's a beautiful song, but that's not what the vibe is. I should have chosen some of the pirate songs from Final Fantasy for this. That's kind of piratey. Not really, more just like battle. Combative. But that's fine. There we go. That's kind of giving the vibe I want. Might be too cartoony the way that I've got his lips going right now, but we'll see. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit. I want it like he's grinning widely, but I don't want Grinch wide. So let's shrink that a little bit. I think I made him too Grinchy. It's a little better. Let's look at my reference here and zoom in a bit on the face. Oh yeah, small eyes are definitely how you get the crazy out. Get these angry eyebrows going. Everybody needs some angry eyebrows in their day. Of all the comments I thought I would make, that certainly was not one of them. It's funny. But we'll just go with it, see where it leads us. Oh. Alrighty, so we need the hat. Don't want to cut off the eyebrow. Yar. Be making the hat. I'm wanting to draw the characters this time for the thumbnail, ironically enough, because it's for a thumbnail and not a full-blown piece, but I still want to really put a lot of good detail into their expression and the figure, and really I want to try more line art, I think, this time than I did in the banner that I drew for EOS for his Twitch channel. So we'll try to go with like more rendered, deliberate hair. Try to go with a little bit of line art to show some of the shading, like you're seeing what I'm doing here with some hatching. I'm wanting to do more line art based things, and although it takes a little longer, I think it really can add quite a lot of fun to an illustration. So we'll see how it goes here. Hopefully it's a success. Of course, if it's not, if it crashes and burns, then now we know. And we just apply that moving forward to the next bit of art we have to do. So far so good. I like how he's coming around. This is working well, actually. I decided to also go bigger than I usually do. I've been finding that when I'm doing the detailing and things on the small parts of the piece, at my usual resolution, I was having to zoom in way too much. Like even here, it still feels a little too close because I'm at 3 on my brush right now, and I like having some size of my paintbrush to work with, just because I feel it just functions better. The whole program works better at that. So. Because you're not responding because you're trying to get your phone synced up to your computer to get iTunes working, to get some of your non-copyrighted music downloaded. Hey, yeah, I know you're working. We're all busy and working. I appreciate that you're here. Dropping a thing in chat every now and again, like you just did, is good to tell Twitch that you are a real viewer. So it's good. But you do what you gotta do, man. We all gotta work, make that bread. Editing videos takes forever. I don't know from personal experience, but I just assume. So. And your laundry's done. Sunday is a good day for that. Live it up, get it done. I like looking at the thumbnail on the screen too. There, everyone can see my navigator out here. How I'm spending all this time zoomed in on the details here, but the zoomed out thing, we only have that. But I like it a lot. So far so good. It's thin the shading out a bit. Give me a moment, folks. Apparently, there's a bug-based home invasion going on, so I'll be right back. My son just let me know. So give me a moment. Alrighty. I'm back. A bumblebee had gotten in the house. So my son was blown away. He's like, I've seen bumblebees, but that one was huge, so. Just had to pop it in a dish and get her outside. It was big and fuzzy. Usually I could have done it a lot faster, but I'm always careful with bumbles because they... No, they're not harmless at all, actually. So bumbles can sting more than once. So you can get stung by bumbles for sure. They're just very not aggressive. Like, they're usually not very aggressive, so... Yeah, they're a pretty even-tempered bee, but since they can sting more than once, I like to be cautious with them, because you never know. Like wasps, for example, since they can sting more than once, it means that there's no penalty for them to sting. So what that means is wasps become more aggressive, so. But no, the bumbles, they're mild-mannered because nothing can really hurt them. They're just so enormous, right? Like, what insect is going to give them any issues, right? So yeah, just put her outside and everything's good. Put her in a little dish, get her outside, everything was good. I should advertise in my other channel, the other Discords and channels, that I'm drawing pirates right now. That would be a good idea. Stayed at a cabin, had a huge bumblebee beehive outside. Your mom was Stubbs to see them all there? What does that mean? I'm guessing excited, but I've never heard Stubbs used as a way of saying that. Stunned. Ah, well, that makes way more sense. Autocorrect is stunned to Stubbs. That's a thing. That's certainly interesting. The choices autocorrect makes, I tell you. Oh, this one's a pirate one from the game. I'm pretty sure this is a pirate dungeon in FF14 that this song is from. Oh yeah, totally. This is totally a pirate one. Who? All right, bot. What use is that? Like, I don't understand this. Who reads that as a streamer and is like, that's what I need. You know what I need? AI viewers. Right? It's like, what kind of idiocy is that? It's so dumb. Yeah, it's so silly. Absolutely hilariously dumb. Like, I'm sure Twitch and the other platforms have ample means to detect if you're using literal AI bots to inflate your views in your channel. But like, I guess it might be a way to get chat interaction because you just have like a few chat bots in there to talk, but like, it would still, like, it's crazy. Seems really dumb. Not only that, but like, you know, completely wrong and terrible and stealing from your streaming platform. Why would I go out of my way to cheat and harm the platform that allows me to reach an audience with my art for absolutely free, right? It makes no sense that this is something that people are trying to make money with. It's like, yay, come on, scam these platforms that help you be a creator. It's like, what? Why would I ever do that? I think the fact that Twitch, Kick, YouTube, and all that have all this streaming is like, it's amazing. It's revolutionary. Like, people can just, hell, there are people that make a living out of just hanging out for crying out loud. Like, how awesome is that? As a kid of the 90s? Well, the 80s, let's be real here. I'm 43 years old now. So, been around the block. Couldn't fathom something like that when I was growing up. And then here these little freaking scam companies want you to bite the hand that feeds. What kind of idiocy? It's so dumb. Absolute dumb. Oh yeah. I like that. That's a good pirate face right there. What's annoying you now? Need to test something. Yeah, alright, hold on. What's going on, EOS?
Oh my, what the fuck? Okay, so apparently I can't hear hear audio in my thing anymore. I'm gonna have to now exit out of my program without saving or something.
Well, I always save it first.
I can't. Otherwise, because I'm worried that it's gonna keep whatever it did.
Well, that's true. Does not just have an undo button or something?
No, apparently, I don't know what it did or when I did it, so that's the only thing. I'm gonna have to just completely restart.
Okay, so
How that happened.
so what's the test?
To see if it was either my headset quitting on me or if it was something else if it was the software that I was using that quit on me.
Okay, so since
No, I did because I had to plug in my USB to my phone.
yeah,
And to get my stuff from iTunes onto my iTunes thing and try to see if I can get my music downloaded from there onto the software and try to see if I can get the music from iTunes onto the software that's not copyrighted on there.
yeah,
And somehow something screwed up and I thought either my mic disconnected, like my actual microphone disconnected, which is hooked up to my audio jack and everything. Didn't know if that quit on me or if something else happened.
well,
So
clearly not most of those things because you can hear me. So, and we're talking, so everything seems fine. Your program just messed up on you somehow. So, everything good
I
then?
figured out what it did. I figured out what it did.
Alrighty,
Okay.
good, good.
Yeah, we're all good.
All right, happy I could help.
I got the audio to work back on here, so that's fun. That was. Hi everybody, that's in Hobgoblin's chat. By the way.
Yeah.
I am in here watching the stream as well. His stream. I'm currently editing the video that this thumbnail is for.
Yeah,
That's fun. While this is going on.
we're all working together. Good
We're
fun.
working together. He's doing the thumbnail. I'm doing the video. I'm learning new stuff, and I hate it.
Yeah, yeah, isn't that true about being a creator? It's all about learning and making new stuff. So the full streamer ecosystem at work here.
Yep. And I had to pause your stream because I got really thrown off with the
Double dialogue, yeah.
it being so delayed.
Yeah. The echo there for having both sources of my audio on at once would definitely do a number.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Well, then I shall hop back to just the streaming then, and glad it all worked out.
Yeah, I'm glad it did too. I'm glad I don't have to completely restart this whole fucking thing again. Oh,
Yep.
That made me a little mad.
For sure. Alrighty.
Work for nothing.
Yeah.
All right.
That's learning though. That's learning.
Yep, that is learning. All right. Well, I'll talk to you guys later.
All right,
You all have a
cheers.
Good day, everybody. I'll be around.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Alrighty. Little pop in there from EOS. Always happy to help people out, test their stuff. Make sure it's working out. While we draw our simultaneously beefy and also emaciated pirate. I think I've just settled on that he's beefy. So he's going to be sitting here. Maybe I'll have his legs more forward. We'll see. We'll see. Actually, I could just move him up. I hadn't thought about that. There we go. I want the oars to go much more vertical, I think. I think I want to actually keep trying with the hard round brush rather than my usual inking brush to see if a softer line art gets the vibe more that I'm trying to go for. Oh, what happened there, yes? You did it. You got it. Music added? Let the fun begin. Yeah, that is always an issue. You're not using a song from Sea of Thieves then, I take it. Yeah, makes sense. So what are you thinking of the more detailed Crazy Man Pirate so far? I know not all of the little nuances are going to show up in the thumbnail. Obviously, it's just a thumbnail, but I really wanted to go wild with this commission and this drawing here, and you always so far all of the art I've done for you, you've multi-purposed into 7 different other projects anyway, so this will let you, for future endeavors, you can have the crazy face of your pirate character ready to go, because the quality level is going to be high enough, the resolution should be high enough that you should be able to use it almost itself. Excuse me. Oh, give me a moment. Alrighty. Yar. Let's keep working. Try to get more of this face in the screen. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, I'm loving how this is turning out. This is looking great. I love that tune. That's one of my favorite Final Fantasy songs right there. Such a cool vibe to it. Now, of course, that zone in the game is like the opposite of pirates, but that's fine. I think I might like the softer line art. more than the firmer one I've started using. We'll see. We'll see what happens with it. Always innovating. Blessing at a curse to do that. Just checking to make sure I'm drawing in the best part on my display here. I do want to say while I have you here, Eos, how grateful and appreciative I am that you enjoy my art so much, to have given me so much work to do. It's been really great. I'm very grateful for it, so thank you. Alrighty. I might experiment with coloring the line art this drawing. We'll see. Usually I leave it hard black, but this time I may. I think it might be worth a shot, worth a try. The experiment of coloring the line art can create quite a different effect. Oh yeah, this is coming along great. Ba-da. Sorry, just checking something quick. Just quickly responding to something, and then cool. Alrighty. Well, that's enough of that. Alrighty. Back to focused. Right here. Do do do. Keep the old inking going. I thought I made it bigger, but I still end up working on this pixelated level. I just made it blurry. Oh well. That's alright. Note to self, even bigger. Need to make my canvases like 40 inches large just so I can use the level of nuance in my brushes that I want. I don't know, maybe I should just get used to it, but it seems odd to draw when it's on that kind of... when I can so clearly see the kind of choppiness in the lines because it's so zoomed in, right? So, oh well. We're committed this time. Still looks good though. It's working. And we go all the way out, and he looks like that. Look at that. Our happy pirate. That going there. Working away on this beard. Good old beards. Everybody likes them. Not bad. What are we up to right now? How long have we been working? An hour. Full hour so far. Not bad, not bad. Did a pretty good face for an hour's work, I feel. Man, I should incorporate that and just do like face portraits of people's characters for like, you know, I could do like $35 or something and just do like a face portrait. That'd be cool. It takes me like 2 hours to do. That's, you know, it's not much, but it's not bad. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe I'll open up that option in my commission offerings. Got to finish my whole little commission advertisement though, I think. Having a nice multi-character splash page to show that my commissions are open and that I'm accepting work will be a good thing. And I have to learn how to make a Discord properly. So, I know plenty of got plenty of friends I can ask about how to do that though, so. Maybe we'll do this before I stream in the evening today. Build a Discord and start getting people to chill out and share their art and build this nice little art community. That's great. No. Now what, EOS? Now what? That's not promising. Are you everything? Why? Why would you have to redo everything? Dude, you gotta save more often. So you found out when you're making cuts in places, and then you want a time lapse. Not only does the part where I cut to make a time lapse, but it continues on to making footage overlap. No, I think that makes sense. just keep focusing down here. New programs are always an issue. I find whenever I have a new bit of software I'm playing around with, I spend most of my time just fighting the software and not actually doing the creating. So that's a big reason why, like, I still have such a rudimentary knowledge of this program. Is that I just, once it starts working enough that I can do something, I'd rather just get doing, rather than spend all my time fighting software, you know? Well, that's certainly soothing, but decidedly unseasonal. I'm sure you'll figure it out. I have faith. Stupid Mike can't understand English. Crazy. It can't even understand rowboat. Are you trying to dictate your text to it? I'm just confused why a mic would... why something audio would need to understand the word. Yeah. Most of the time if I'm in a rush, use my melt. Yeah, see? So that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. You're trying to dictate to it. Oh, I never bother with anytime I've had to. Yeah, I've never bothered with any kind of talk to text, but I type really fast, so in the end it doesn't really save me any time. I can type a bit slower than I can speak, but pretty quick. So I just always write out anything I need to. It's my best time I did, that I timed myself when I was back in the military, was 84 words a minute. So, a pretty quick, pretty respectable typist. And yes, we had typing tests in the military. Not what one expects from the armed forces. Typing training. I was blown away at how many young people were terrible at typing. I was like, are you kidding me? You guys like grew up in the internet age. How are you guys also terrible at typing? There's one guy, he could type like, maybe he could get like 15 to 20 words a minute, but he was only able to do that with his thumbs, like on a phone. It's like, are you kidding me? You've never used a keyboard in your life? Like, what is wrong? What was going on with these kids? Some of these young soldiers showing up for training. It's like, you guys can't type at all. That was back when I worked in communications. We did a lot of stuff involving computers and different systems and stuff like that. So we needed to be able to type. There were some additional trades in there, like linguists and stuff, so they would translate different messages and stuff from other nations and whatever. And so they would need to be able to type pretty quick. So. It was a good time. Why did it do that? All right. Add the little ornamentation bits to the chapeau. Let's see. So now we're sitting at the 1 hour and 15-minute mark. And we have done... Well, that's not what I wanted to do. Nice. What's that looking without the blue? Oh yeah. I'm pleased with that. What if I just duplicate the layer? How well does that stand out? Oh yeah, I like that a lot. That is going well. I like that a lot. Excellent. All right. Back to it. So I'm going there. Let's move the arm into a position that... Oh, that doesn't work. Okay, so then if he is here... Excuse me. How is he sitting in there? So he's... So if he's like this, then he's sitting like so. Should probably have his feet out like that. Good. Progress is being made. I'm trying to figure out how you sit in a rowboat. Well, you know, that is video editing. I'm fairly convinced that excuse me, that it is exactly that. You have no idea that the video editing would be like that? What don't you have an idea about? As long F now, I'm not playing it for a while. Not sure what you mean. Oh, no, I don't need you to look that up. No, that's right. Turn it off then. You literally control your phone. Like, just turn it off if you hate autocorrect. Turn it off and type better. Like, what are you waiting for? Oh, you mean like an update in the game or drama? Drama or just in-game updates? But no, you don't need to go in there to look up how to sit in a rowboat. I have a million ways of finding that out. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. PG-13 ideally. Want to keep it wholesome and chill. Just a place where art rules, everyone's relaxed, we don't have to worry about anything. The world's annoying enough as it is. We don't need bring that to our fun little breaks on the weekend. Yeah, that's the vibe I'm going for here. Bruno Files. Ooh. But yeah, I am decidedly uninterested in tension, people being weird, things flipping out. I just want to make art, have a good time, embrace the cool games and fun shit that we all do. I am military, so my language will slip up every now and again, though I'm going to do my darndest to rein it in. But yeah, I'm not one for the drama or the crazy. No. I'll take a look at it for sure. Obviously not now. I got art to do, so. Man, what a gaming experience this expansion was for Final Fantasy. This Shadowbringers, oh my god, that was so good. I gotta play it again. It's incredible. One other thing I really like about doing commissions and the freelancing that I've started to do is it just opens up so many other different subjects for art for me. I never would have been drawing pirates. Like, I mean, pirates are cool and all, but never would have occurred to me, hey, you know what I should do? I should draw some pirates. And yet, now here I am. Doing exactly that. So that's really cool. I get to play around with all sorts of stuff. Like, none of my projects right now involve boats, so having to do water and a rowboat and all that crazy is something totally not would have been on my radar otherwise. So that's really cool. Always like that. It's like a neat way to broaden your horizons as an artist, you know? While doing exactly what you need to do as an artist anyway. In order to keep the lights on. Yeah, I like that. But yeah, I want to make my channel and cultivate it as a nice place to be creative, relax, chill out, have a good time, chat about things, all that goodness. Some good art, good vibes, making good, just making good times. That is the goal. Excuse me. Gotta redraw that hand. It's not going the way I wanted it to. Hour and a half. Chugging along nicely. I thought that was wrong. Thought something about that didn't look right. Let's make the hand a little bit smaller. Hey, Piggy! Piggy Supreme, welcome in! Just chillin', drawing pirates. Let's zoom in on this crazy guy here for you. There you go. Thank you. I'm really pleased with how he's turning out. We'll get rid of the blue underneath and just look at the finished, half the finish line art. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna double it. I'm gonna duplicate it afterwards. I'm trying a different line art method than I usually do. Usually but I really like it when I double it up, as you can see there. Usually I use a really hard pen. Looks like this. Oh, doesn't look like that. Looks like this. No, it doesn't. What is going on here? What? Is it not? What just happened? I selected. Oh, I'm selected on something like a dummy. Usually I use a hard pen that looks like that. So today I'm experimenting with doing my line art with a more painterly brush. This guy here, a little softer. Give it a different feel. Not fully satisfied with where I usually get my lines going, so playing around. It's half the fun of art. So welcome in. How's your day been? What you been up to, Piggy? Alright. Tried to help someone farm Doom Train in PF, but it didn't last long. Oof. You could say that run went off the rails. That's the other thing this channel will have no shortage of. It will have chill vibes and dad jokes and puns galore. That is my bread and butter. So as long as I'm making puns, we know we're on track. So if ever I've gone too far without a pun, we know I did not sleep enough last night. The night before, I should say. I slept just fine last night. Was up, was a later night than usual. I just watched the Netflix MMA event with Ronda Rousey and Gina Carano and Francis Ngannou, all this good stuff. Big MMA fan, so that was cool. A nice event. It's on Netflix, so I didn't have to pay pay-per-view at all, so always a fan of that. Yeah, it was a cool way to do it. People trying to muscle in on the MMA front. At UFC's kind of got it on lockdown, so it'd be nice to have more publicity for more organizations. It reminds me, I gotta find out where I can stream One. One is a really good promoter. They have all sorts of good kickboxing and MMA as well, but also Muay Thai. So lots of good stuff there. Yeah, that's what I was doing. So slept in after that because the main event didn't come on until midnight. And in typical, well, I won't spoil it because it's on Netflix, so anyone can just go and see it. If they want to see how Ronda Rousey and Gina Carano did in their little event. It was good seeing some old, some big names from yesteryear come back to take another crack at it. It was fun. I think the best fight in the card, though, was Mike Perry versus Nate Diaz. That one was sick. That was a crazy good fight. But of course, Nate Diaz always puts on a good show, and can't go wrong with Perry. Perry punches people really well. So, that thumb is messed up. That is not working. Does farming the Doom Train, does that give one of the wings? Like, is that one of the spots where you can farm to get the wings? All my alting has left me behind on current content, you know? So. But the wing mounts that Dawn Trail has are just sick. Like, who doesn't want their character to just be like, boop, I got wings now, and you're flying around. Looks awesome. I would think Doom Train would be one of the ones that would give you the give you a wing. How's that look? Well, that's better. Kind of a mangly hand, but... So it's just too many people standing in fire? Is that why Doom Train went off the rails? I see. I remember the normal mechanics for that was pretty fun. It was a multi-level fight. It was lots of good fun. I do like the storyline now whenever our Warrior of Light interacts and has to kill something that everyone is terrified of. It's like, wait, you just killed the thing? We're like, yeah, like it's hard? It's like, oh yeah, this is what I do. It's Tuesday. I wish there was like some secret mechanic in that fight where like if you're a monk and you like LB3 it, you rather than doing the usual LB3, you like suplex the train or something is a good like early, you know, actual Doom Train reference from its game. That would have been awesome. Would have been real cool. How's my progress? Coming along? I think he's looking pretty cool. We got our face all done, now we're working on his arm. Of course, yeah, he's not wearing anything on there, so far so good. Got him blocked in, working away. I'll be finishing his other arm and his belt. Maybe put the leg in, and then I'll move on to the other character here. So we'll be enjoying that very soon. But I am pleased with how it's coming along. I do need to get that center line here. But I think the progress is progressing quite well. I'm pleased with how it's looking and how it's going. Which really helps, because then then I don't obviously have to waste tons of time on revisions. But I think when I hit the 2-hour mark, I might take a break just to eat. I haven't had any food yet today, so I can take a quick break, get some food, and then come back on and keep working away. Yeah. That was cool to have Piggy drop by. Might still be here. I wish there was a way I could see. I know it's just a small streamer thing. Like, I wish there was a way I could see who's all just like who the viewers are. Because like Twitch will tell me, oh, you've got X number of viewers in this stream, but I don't know if there's a way I can tell who's still there. That would be really cool if I could like know who is, you know, who's still tuned in. Because then, you know, you can obviously, it would let me just like directly engage with those people specifically. So that's one thing I wish Twitch had, but I understand that's just a small streamer concern, because obviously if you've got these streamers that have hundreds of people in their chat, like, you can't, that's too many people to parse, right? But for now and for the foreseeable future, that will certainly not be a problem I have to worry about. Spooky. Draw on this big old belt buckle. Yeah, this is going good, going well. I'm looking forward to. I got to get back to work on my comics again, because I had a good fight scene coming up in Evard's Legacy that going to be really fun to draw. And I think once I got enough of that done, then I got to put it up on Webtoon so that people can engage and I can get drawn people from that platform to the stream to take a look. Because that's the idea, is to make comics, draw in my readers to see me make them, and just enjoy that, because I really like telling stories, and making comic books is my favorite way to do that. And well, aside from D&D, I suppose, but a lot of my stories are around D&D, so because I love the genre and the game. So, though I play Pathfinder more now, which is because 5th edition wasn't my cup of tea. It was nice and all. Certainly worked well for Baldur's Gate 3, but I like very robust systems, and 5th edition's a little light, mechanically light for my proclivities. So one thing I gotta find a reason to play more of, and find a way to play more of it, is Pathfinder 2nd edition. That one seems pretty good. From a mechanical basis, it looks pretty darn fun. has some elegant solutions to some RPG issues, which is good to see. All the innovation coming out. Yeah, I don't play enough of that one. Maybe someday. Get a gaming group going, but issue with wanting to do these things is that got art to do. There's so much art to do. I need to make my playtime art time. Which, when you're streaming and you get like people striking up conversation in chat, really makes it pretty nice and easy to do that. Because then it becomes fun. It's just doing the thing you love and hanging out with people while you do it. Like, how awesome is that? Just got to get marketing the stream more. And, of course, stream more. It was only my second stream, and so 2 streams this week, but I didn't stream for a whole month, which is not good for growth. Let's put it that way. You don't make the content for people to consume, then they can't consume your stuff. Pretty simple rule. All right. Hopefully me using Final Fantasy XIV music isn't an issue for the VOD, on account of this not being Final Fantasy XIV that I'm drawing, but the music's just so good. Alrighty, let's see. Oh yeah, that's looking pretty good. Darken a few lines where the shadows are. Well, that went pretty darn well. Whoa, excuse me. All right, so let's just save that. Look at that crazy guy. Before I take a break, do I want to show off what you're doing to your stream? Yeah, I suppose we could do that. Well, you're editing your video, right? Is there much to show off with the edit at this point? Well, how would I do that? So I don't have anything set up for the other monitors or anything. I guess I could change the scene. Not sure. But yeah, sure. We can do that before I log off. I'll find a way to put up what you're doing. And, is it easier? Like, I don't know how to do raids either, but... Because that would be easy if you just streamed what you were doing, but... Well, I could maybe I could slide it over and pop in Discord, show off the shared screen. Yeah. So that's something I can just slide it over. Let's see. So, all right, that's the different thing than for here. I can watch it.
Hello.
Yeah, there that is. Now, can I take the video out of the thing, or... Because it's docked and everything, right? Is there a way to move the video out of the docked interface in Discord?
I have no idea. I mean, if you put it on for, like...
Oh, hold on.
If you minimize it out, I think
Booyah.
it would stay.
No, you right click, pop out stream.
What?
See?
I can't do anything.
No, I did it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, you can
so...
also have me muted or deafen or whatever, because I do have the case of the coughs and the sniffles.
Oh, so, yeah, I can do that if you just want them to see what you're working on. Sure.
Yeah, if you want to do that. I had to pause.
It's already,
Here at W.
Yeah, it's already up now. Now I've got your editing feed where my references are in the stream.
Do
So
people want me to explain what I'm doing on my end to anyone that's watching, or do you just continue?
I don't know. We'll see. They should have been able to hear you, so we'll see. I think we've got some lurkers here.
Okay.
So
Hi, all the lurkers.
but yeah, so what I've got shared right now, folks, this is the editing that EOS is doing on the video that this commission is for. So we'll put a little cross-channel promotion going on here as I put down just a few flats, because I always like ending my stream with putting down some flat colors. And that just because oftentimes it lets the VOD have a little more pop to it, and it really helps me feel like I've accomplished something when I put down a little bit of flats. So I've got that going.
I might need to mute you and you just message me.
Oh yeah, that's right, because you would hear me and then I would come through. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, because I'm here double of you.
Oh wait, I know what to do. I know what to do. It's me. It's because I'm in voice chat too. Here, there we go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's why. There we go. That should be better, eh?
You muted yourself mid-sentence. Alright.
If that works.
Myself, just message me when you're whenever you're done.
Whenever I'm done. What do you mean? There we go. We got a little bit of some volume adjustment for you there. Alrighty.
Snake breathing underwater. All women against.
Alright, so yeah. EOS is working on
Breathing underwater.
his no background music in the your editing VOD, is there? Oh, he's just muted everything because the that's right. But yeah, so up there is... Yeah. I'll keep my music going.
No, I do not have any background music at the moment.
Oh, that's good. I'll just keep mine going then. Yeah. So this handy dandy thumbnail I'm working on is for the video that EOS is popping up there. So it's a neat little idea. Let's see. That's a different song.
There's not really much here.
I found a coconut.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh, so it's going to be playing the different bits from your video? Is that what's going? What is that's what's happening? Because I'm getting some sound from you too.
Yeah, sorry. I don't know how you can mute the
No,
share
it-
stuff or whatever.
Yeah, I'll let the visuals be up there, but yeah, I'll have the visuals up there so people can just see what you're editing, but I'll mute the stream. So I can mute the stream, but I should be able to still hear your voice if you talk, I think. Why don't you try talking?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I can hear you talk. Good.
Alright, well, that's good.
How big are you shooting for your video to be?
Anyone that's wondering why there's such a delay when I respond is because I can only hear him through his stream. Because I have his stream pulled up on my phone with an earbud in, so. So, like, I have to, like, hear it, like, 15 seconds late or whatever. Alright, I'm going back to Devin. Just let me know if you need any questions answered or whatever.
All right. Just laying down a small bit of flat color here before I call it a day. And EOS is up there showing what he's working on. The video that this thumbnail will be for. And yeah, just enjoying that. Decided to get a little funk for at the end of the stream here. this. Yeah. I want to make sure that what I'm looking at is what people are looking at. Alrighty. Well, that's looking pretty cool. I always like how the color makes everything pop. Always fun. Actually, let's just open up. Let's open up the Twitch banner I did for him, and we'll just steal the colors from the banner. Not that one. We'll open the other one. There we go. It's a neat game, this whole Sea of Thieves thing. Never played it, but it looks cool. The water effects are definitely quite impressive. So, it's a cool thing to see. It's a first-person kind of game, so that doesn't interest me that much. I'm a third-person guy. I like seeing my character. It's got neat mechanics, the pirating and sailing and stealing from other pirates, which I suppose is just pirating. But seems neat. EOS has a few videos about his exploits at sea in that game for anyone that wants to take a look at the that whole Sea of Thieves thing. See what the game is like.
Only if people want to take a look at some of my videos. Some of the stuff was edited by other people, other stuff was just full unedited stuff. I've only recently started editing my own stuff and I figured that stuff out.
Yeah, there you go. Good mix.
So like me doing all this time-lapse stuff and whatnot, that's all new to me right now. This is
Yeah.
the first time I've ever done this, so...
Well, it seems like you're off to a great start.
Yeah. But I have other stuff on there if people are interested.
Yeah, we'll do a little cross-stream promotion right now. It's a good day to do it. We're doing your art anyway, right? Oh yeah, the colors really make it next level when you get just a little bit of flats on it. So satisfying. So but yeah, I think once I get this red down, I'm gonna take a break in the stream, spend some time with my kiddos, but then I'll be on later this evening, probably around 7 or so, and not sure what I will stream. It's either be this or maybe I'll do a Final Fantasy thing, because the Final Fantasy folks are usually more active around that time. So it might be nice to snag a few viewers that way. And then just keep working on this. Probably come back to this one tomorrow for tomorrow's stream. Because Victoria Day, so I don't have to go beekeep tomorrow. So we got a nice little holiday for us in Canada. So that means the kids aren't in school, so they're with me a little longer on the Monday. Because otherwise on Mondays I head on down to the apiary and get working with the bees. It's been pretty cool, making splits, which is when we take some strong hives and split them into 2 medium hives. Basically just take some larvae and brood from one, use that for another one, drop a queen in it, and away they go. Pretty kind of cool that you can do that. Then again, I should probably... I don't think it's going to take me that much longer to finish, but I have a tattoo commission that I need to finish as well. Lots of little projects. So I might stream that one this evening just to get it done. And then I can fully focus on this piece on Monday. That might be a good balance. So we'll see. Getting this piratey beard all colored in. Right at the end here. I always like to end stream by putting the flats on. It just makes it look good. It just pops so much. It's great. Laying down our colors here. I am gonna have to decide. I think I am gonna try to do actually I don't think I am gonna color the line art this time around, just because it's got to be zoomed out so much, so I think the black is gonna help it show up better. So I'll probably keep the strong blacks in the image. But, well, I guess we'll see. There's no harm in just trying it. I mean, I can just do whatever I want, right? And doesn't take much effort to give that a trial and then, you know, switch away from it. Because with how digital art works, you can... so much freedom to just play around with everything. And really go to town on different approaches and techniques and see what's what. But I'm excited. This is going to be quite the fun little art piece, and I'm really pleased with how he's already come out here. We've got a whole cast of characters going to this thumbnail too. 3 in total. Neat little in-game looks. Seems to have a decent amount of customization in the game, which is pretty neat. That's really what you need. As any Final Fantasy XIV player will know, is that fashion is the end game. So that is how you keep people engaged in your ongoing game, is you gotta give them ways to look cool. And once you've done that, then away you go. And us artists can flourish by making art of your cool characters. So, yay! All right, almost got the red done, and then when the red's done, I gotta go eat because I have not eaten today, and it's 3 p.m. So, but I do intermittent fasting, so this isn't that it's not out of the ordinary for me to wait a while to get some food in me. So, good old carnivore diet. Been on that for a few years, quite a few years actually. So, lots of fun. Nice. Keep this rocking and rolling. Yeah, you can see the water effects in the little editing thing that EOS is doing there. It's pretty cool. I've been pretty impressed with it, with how well they were able to make the water look, and which makes sense. I mean, it's a pirate game, so if your water doesn't look good, then you know what are you doing? So, but they nailed it. They really nailed the water physics. I think it looks pretty good. Almost finished. Alrighty. That was good. I structured the face a little bit more thoroughly than I usually do. I like the asymmetry that came through from it. Look at that. That's cool. Alrighty. Well, that is going to be that for now. Time for me to go on break, get myself some food, do that whole parenting thing, and and then I'll be back in the evening. Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. I'll be back in the evening.
You wanna unmute yourself on Discord?
Why? Why? I don't understand. Because you can hear me, right? From the stream.
That way I'm not having to hear you, like, so delayed.
Oh, okay, so you're just gonna mute the stream. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping by, Piggy. I'll be streaming again in the evening.
Yeah, let me know what you're streaming. So just to give context of what I am doing real quick, I know he's already explained it, but I'm gonna explain a little bit more quickly in depth. The way I'm having to do this for the time-lapse stuff is to, you know, go through it, have it, the whole thing time-lapse, go through it, stop at a certain point, and having to like then cut it, untime-lapse it, and it's just a rinse and repeat of trying to get to where I want it to be, and go from there. So literally all these different color portions that's in this video, like this portion, this clip right here, and whatnot, lets me know where the time-lapse stuff is, so I can later on try and see if I can include music to it, so it's not just all muted.
And
So that's what I'm doing.
right on. And as Piggy said, just post it in Josh's Discord again. You don't pay attention to Twitch, otherwise, really. Will do. I'll make sure that I drop that I'm live again. I might return to my Final Fantasy one that I was doing, just because I think your Final Fantasy folks are going to be around more in the evening. And then I'll be back tomorrow for a good stream tomorrow morning throughout the day to keep working on this piece for EOS, because gotta get that done. He wants to get his video published when he gets his editing done, so I gotta keep pace.
Yeah, I won't be able to do editing tomorrow if I don't get it done
So
tonight.
let's if I add, you can see a little bit more of the overall idea of the piece.
Yep. Looks great.
Yeah, it's coming along nice. I'm pretty pleased with how it's starting.
Yeah.
I like the face. The face has come so well.
Yeah.
I like that. And that's just with half the liner, because like I'm gonna double it too. So like if I just duplicate this layer, then it really makes it stand out, and then I can like control how dark I want it to be or not. So I'm excited.
Oh yeah.
So I think the darker line art will probably work with how zoomed out it is, but we'll see. We'll play around. All right. Well, that'll be that. Thanks again, everyone, for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Thank you, EOS, for.
If you're planning on streaming more of this piece later today, you can feel free to include me. Continue editing it if you wanna.
Yeah, I'll see what's what. I'm tempted to do the Final Fantasy thing just because I think it might be a good hour to get those kind of people into the stream.
I won't be around tomorrow or on Tuesday.
Oh, okay, so well, I'll weigh it
I
over.
got my MEPS thing going on and gotta take my test.
Yeah, I'll weigh it over and see what's what. So, on your front, the tomorrow I definitely am going to be putting a ton of time into this piece, because you know it doesn't have to be streamed, but it does have to be finished. So we'll be putting a lot of time in there. Not bad for 2 hours, 2.5 hours ish. Made some pretty good progress.
How much time I wasted trying to get this done.
Yeah.
I had so many problems and I was so upset, and now that the worst part is I can't even like stop things like in between just to see what's going on. I have to like
Yeah.
guess what's happening or what's being said, but because I have to hear it all at like 10 times the speed. And the worst part is this is not all the footage. I have to like slowly expand it because it
Yep.
since a time lapse, it condensed it all down.
Yeah, makes sense.
Time lapse it. Yeah, it's just been a pain. So I gotta slowly do this stupid motion, trying to slowly, seconds by seconds, trying to get the rest of it.
Yeah, that seems a lot. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'll leave you to it. I gotta go barbecue. So thanks again, everyone.
Barbecue. I'm probably just gonna have soup. It's not dinner time for me yet.
All right.
Bye, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed.
Well, later.
Be safe.
Thanks for
Make good
stopping.
choices.
Thanks for stopping by, EOS.